and this is my Eagle Scout project, so let's get to it. So just a little bit about the museum. It's 3400 North Tanner Road. I hope you don't know that. So the first time I came here, I was just looking around and I was fascinated about these exhibits, but I was looking around and I was like, where are all the signs? Yeah. Also, raise your hand if you knew this museum was here. Yeah. So that's also another thing. Not many people know about this museum. So a little bit about this museum. It's called the Larry E. Smedley National War Museum, and Corporal Larry E. Smedley is a young boy from Colonial High School, but he got drafted into the Army. So he went over to Vietnam and he got killed. And this museum is kind of named in tribute to him. Also, another story about this museum is if you go inside the museum, there is a giant replica of the Vietnam War camp, and it is about his son made it because his father died in the war, and it took him, I think, about a couple of years. But he was working away at it, and it's very finite, and the museum paid a lot of money to get that exhibit in here. Those are just some exhibits up there. This museum offers a lot of education and leadership training. Just ask any of the veterans here. They also offer tours. They also rent this pavilion out for private parties. And the bar over there. So, yeah. So what my project entails is that I was making signs for the museum, but that's only half the project. The other half of the project is that I will raise awareness, and right now you are half my project. So I would like to thank you all for being here for my project. So this is just kind of the steps I took for my project. First I started with coming out and talking to the museum. Just worked a long time on my Eagle Scout proposal. And for fundraising, raise your hand if you went to my car wash. Yeah, so I had a lot of volunteers out in the car wash and raised a lot of money. And I went over to Commander Pauly, the director of the Lake Howell JROTC, and I stayed there, who knows how long, just to work on signs. And you can see the final product over there. And today is the last part, the installation of the signs. And so I have a couple more things to finish, and this project will be complete. And why did I choose this project? I think I already told you that, but no one knows about this museum. Not many people do. Also, the museum's gone to the point where they spend their own time. They don't try to make money. So the most donations they get are from the profits they make from the bar. So I just wanted to raise funds for the museum. And all the extra money I make from the car wash is going directly to the museum. And these are just some of the sample signs that I have posted over there. And I left a space for the QR code. And how can we help? You can volunteer services just like you did today. And you can make a direct donation to the museum. Also, I encourage you to be an advocate for the museum, so go home, encourage your friends and family. Oh, just check out this museum. It's on North Tanner Road, and yes. And I'd just like to give a special thanks to a couple of people. Mr. Jack Martin, who is in the hospital right now, so I encourage you all to wish for his safety. Mr. David Mott, if you could, he's my scoutmaster, and he's been there for me the entire way. Mr. Duong, who is not here right now, but he is my eco project mentor. Mrs. Nancy Watson, the committee chair of the Troop 33. Chief Dolam, who recommended me to Commander Polly, who made the signs. Commander Polly, who made the signs. Mr. Peter Pham, the president of the Vietnamese American community.
He cannot make
Raise your hand if you're in Troop 33. Yep. Troop 33 has been with me my entire Bush County career, and I thank you again for supporting me. To my band and Ivy friends, to my uncle, Mr. Eric Kadaru, and my Aunt Sonia, thank you for coming out and supporting me. And to my uncle, Quincy Pham, and Yao Chi Pham, and my cousin Amanda, who couldn't make it today, but. And last but not least, my loving family, my mom, dad, and my brother Kenny. So, thank you all for coming out.
Troop 77.
Also, I'd like to thank Troop 716 for coming out to support me. You know, you guys are great. So, thank you. I encourage you all to check out the exhibits here. There's also inside the museum, and ask any vet for a tour.